Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Tuesday night, live from Los Angeles, California, a night in which the Los Angeles Dodgers took a loss to the Baltimore Orioles 3-2, man, in a tough game. Pretty much well-pitched game. Not a lot of activity with the bats. A lot of guys left on base. And the story of the game tonight, at least for the Dodgers at the plate tonight, was obviously the runners left in scoring position. But even at times when the ball was hit hard, the ball just had no carry tonight. Just had no carry. There were multiple times where the ball sounded like it was hit hard enough and it just wasn't carrying. Not necessarily to the bleachers, but even to the gaps. Like there was just no lift. The ball just wouldn't fly tonight. On the Dodgers side, obviously Baltimore had 2 homers. And that one by Urias in the 9-hitter, man. Went up there and just kind of did his thing there off of Flaherty. Flaherty gave up 3 runs, pitched well enough to win. The bullpen held it, but the bats just couldn't get going. The umpires were on one a little bit with the zone. There's definitely some of that in there. And there's Dodgers had their chances. They definitely had their chances. Gavin Lux, Max Muncy, and even Chris Taylor gave them some great at-bats at the end of this game. Just could not get it done, man. Shohei with 2 singles tonight. Mookie had a late single there in that rally that kind of almost a rally, then he steals second. And Teoscar just had a brutal strikeout on a pitch way low and away that felt like it kind of killed the momentum of that inning. And then the Dodgers got something going when Miggy got his hit there in the bottom of the 9th. And they just couldn't cash it in. Like I said, I know the umpires are kind of on one with those zones. I'm sure everyone was thinking, well, how does Freddie not pinch hit there? But I felt like Chris Taylor had a good at bat, just didn't get the hit. Now, obviously, it's not a great at bat if you get out, but what I'm saying is he didn't go up there just swinging at craziness and just strike out. He had a competitive at bat. I think it was a 7-pitch at bat. Seems like they were just determined to give Freddie the break tonight. But I don't love the fact that we got the loss tonight, knowing that we have Buhler and Miller going in the next 2 games. I probably would have emptied the clip tonight and maybe give Freddie the night off tomorrow, but. Hey, I'm not a Major League Baseball manager and I don't run a Major League Baseball franchise, but I'm sure they have their reasons. But tonight was the night that I felt they had to get the game here. They 7 hits just like Baltimore. But like I said, that second home run of Flaherty, 99 pitches. He got through 6. He was wounded. He had that incredible catch that almost got his shoulder. And then that one that went up the middle that he didn't get. And that other one did catch his arm and his lower back on that shot. So when he wasn't, he was kind of going out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. They weren't chasing a lot. And then they started to chase. But whenever he went in, they were clobbering it. If he went in, they were shooting it right back up the middle to him. And when he hung one, they sent it out of the stadium. So he was trying to get him on swing and miss, and didn't have his best stuff there, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Here, like I said, appreciate you, Chris. I see you. Thank you for tuning in, man. It was a good game. Felt the Dodgers could have get it. Joe, what's going on, man? What's up with you? Appreciate you. Phoenix, what's up with you, my guy? Appreciate you. Lakers, Dodgers for life. What's up, bro? I was surprised Roberts didn't pitch it for Taylor with Freeman. Yeah, I was a little surprised on that too. Dante, what's going on? Appreciate you, brother. I was a little, I thought for sure that was going to happen. I saw, okay, you see that Kiermaier's going to run for Miggy. You saw that Lux was coming up, so Lux was going to go to second, right? You had Kike still on the field. You could have moved him somewhere. I was surprised, but like I said, maybe they just had the full commitment to not have him come in today and give him that full 2 days rest after playing, all these series once they came home. And then, they had the day off Monday, gave him a day off today, just giving that, that hairline fracture a break. I would have preferred, but again, I forgot for a brief moment that they were off yesterday, and that's 2 days rest on his hand. But I would have preferred, because we got Corbin going tomorrow and we got Buhler and Miller in the next 2 games. It feels like this was the game that the Dodgers couldn't lose in this series, right? You had San Diego winning today. You had Arizona losing today. You had Philadelphia winning today. You had the New York Yankees losing today. So there's a lot of shuffling around right now. And this is the way it's probably going to be for the remainder of this regular season as we go down the pennant race stretch here. But it's exciting. This is the best time of the year for baseball. I'm looking forward to it. Everyone is just neck and neck right here. And even as great as the Dodgers have played, even as great as the Padres had played, Arizona just came off a 6-game winning streak right now that the New York Mets went in there and handled them. New York went in and took 2 and split that series with San Diego. Like New York is coming for that wild card spot. So it feels like whoever's playing them, this is going to have their hands full because they're out there playing wild. So hopefully they can get, a couple of games from Arizona in this series. Because, look, the Dodgers got this series here. There's no rest for the weary here. The Dodgers got a 3-game set, albeit at home, against the Orioles, and they go to Arizona for 4 games, y'all. Arizona for 4 games after 3 games with Baltimore is not an easy 7 games. Because even if you think, okay, look, let's say even if whatever this series turns out to be, 2-1, 1-2, whatever this series turns out to be, even if you go into Arizona and you're like, ideally, like, just split with them, because then you get out of there the same way you went in. But what if the Padres sweep their series? What if New York sweeps their series? If Philly sweeps their series? So you can't even just be looking at the team you're facing or that one particular team. This is a whole melting pot of teams competing for the top spot in Major League Baseball, in their own leagues and in their own divisions. It is just really crazy right now. It's like the Western Conference in the NBA. I think it's dope. I think it's cool. Like, I think it's fun for the casual fans. I think it's fun for the hardcore fans. I'm gonna enjoy this, man. I'm watching a lot of games, man. I had to get home and try to get here to do this post game after getting home from watching the game. So the streets was empty, so I was like, it was flying. But yeah, it was a tough loss, but you know what? When you lose 3-2 to a potential World Series contender, it just is what it is, and that's baseball. They didn't get killed. They were right there. They had their chances. They had their opportunities. You could argue they could have won this game. A little luck goes their way. A couple of things go their way, and you probably win this game. But that's baseball. You know me. I do my best to take the good with the bad. And like I said, we got 99 pitches out of Flaherty, and our bullpen held it. The bats, which I think will be fine. We've been coming off heaters. We've been coming off killing. The offense has been carrying us. It's a matter of time before there was a little bit of a lull, and our pitching did just enough to win, but our hitting did just enough to lose. And that's where we stand tonight, man. So Dodgers Lakers says we got to stop giving games away. Yeah, that's a fact, especially this time of the season. I don't have a problem losing with our best players. No, yeah, I hear you with that too. Craig, what's going on? Appreciate you as well. But yeah, it was a battle, man. And this Baltimore lineup just will keep coming at you. And they got guys that can hurt you. They got guys that can hit the long ball. They got sluggers. They got guys, like I said, their 9-man hit a 2-run home run, which ended up being the game-winning home run tonight. So you just got to tip your cap. You got to move on to the next one. And hopefully tomorrow night, Walker Buehler can do just enough. Hopefully he can get more than 3 or 4 innings. And hopefully the bullpen doesn't get thrown in there in the 3rd inning and have to go through that when they got one more game at Baltimore and they got to head into Arizona after that. So hopefully, like I said, there's a lot of hopefullys in this right now, which isn't fun to say, when it's a bunch of hopefullys, but that's baseball though, man. Like I told you, you can be the best team in the world. You can be the worst team in the world. You can win on any given day. You can win a series. You can win a game. You can go on a stretch. It's going to be tough for the Dodgers, man. These series is coming up are going to be tough. They're going to be challenged. Playoffs are coming early here. The playoffs are most definitely coming early, and whether they finish first, second, wherever it may be, they got the chance to carry the fate in their own hands here. And let's see how they handle this. I talked last week about saying that this could be Walker Buehler's final start as a Los Angeles Dodger. If he goes in there tomorrow and gets roughed up, if he gets touched up, even against a team that's good like Baltimore, if he goes in there and just gets obliterated, how many times when you're in a pennant race can you throw him out there? I was at that game where Bobby Miller went 6 innings and he gave us something. He wasn't too bad, right? But he got through 6. Walker Buehler, if he gives up 3 runs or so, but he gets through 6, I'll take that. Like I said, that game from Flaherty tonight, I'll take a 99 pitch outing through 6 innings, giving up 3 runs. I'll take that. I'll definitely, if I'm taking that from Flaherty, then I'll definitely take that for Walker Buehler tomorrow. If Walker Buehler can get out of here with 3 runs and 6 innings pitched, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week right now because his ERA is above 6. So if he's coming in and he gives us half of that, I will absolutely take that. If he gives more innings and less runs, I'll definitely take that. Now, maybe foolish to expect that. That's definitely a hope over an expectation. But I'm just hoping that's the type of performance we get tomorrow. Because if not, this could be the last we see of Walker Buehler as a starting pitcher for sure. Craig says Jack threw too many pitches over the plate for homers. Yeah, well, see, Craig, that's the thing though. So he was getting them to chase, trying to get them to chase, and they weren't chasing. So he was going to start walking people, and he did a couple guys. And then when the guys aren't chasing, you got to go over the plate to get them to swing, and they clobbered it. So it's either you walk the bases loaded, or you walk 2 guys in a row, or you go after guys. And he's got enough to get after him. It's just the 9th guy got him, and that Jack can just happen. But you can't just keep throwing balls if they're not taking the bat off their shoulder. Like you got to get them to swing out there. And then they started to chase, and like I said, it happens. You gotta go after guys when they're not chasing. Lakers Dodger says next game for Buehler is make or break it. Yeah, I think so too. And it's crazy because this is a guy whose career was so promising, man. It was so promising, and it may come down to what he does tomorrow in the end, and that's crazy when you think about it, right? Because there was a point where it just felt like this guy was going to have ace stuff, like he was going to be game 1 starter potential for the next 10 years, maybe, right? And to see that injury just really, really set him back, man. Injuries really did set him back. Katie, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, man. Yankees lost today. Dodgers lost today. It's a big old scramble there in the standings in Major League Baseball. So it's going to be an absolute fun finish. I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm listening to games. I'm watching games. I come in here. I got like 4 or 5 games on at a time. I'm invested in this pennant race, man. I love it. I love it. Again, can't get enough of it. So I'm excited to see all these games and how they go, and excited to get back to calling some games as soon as I stop going to so many. But I'm making up for lost time here in the games I wasn't able to go to. Craig says no left-hand hitters for Taylor. Yeah. They did send up Lux, and I thought they'd send up Freddie, but they didn't. And I'm telling you, Taylor had a good at bat. He just got out, but Freddie could have went up there and got struck out in 3 pitches. He could have had a good at bat and flied out or grounded out as well. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee that Freddie would have done something. I would have liked my chances with Freddie for sure, but I'm comfortable with the at bat that Chris Taylor had. Comfortable with the at bat that Gavin Lux had. Muncy got played a little bit. Obviously Mookie got the hit. That was earlier in this. Mookie got Rojas, got the hit in the 9th. Just Taylor had a good at bat, man. He did. Dante says, my homie said, don't bet on Yankees and Dodgers today. Ain't touched either. Money line. Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, I would have bet on the Yankees today. The Dodger game today was going to be tough. I mean, the Orioles and Dodgers is tough. These guys don't play each other. I don't think the Orioles. I think I heard them say during the game tonight that the Orioles hadn't been to Dodger Stadium since 2017. They don't see each other, right? So that was a tough game to call. But the Yankees, Nationals, I would have took the Yankees in that game. I for sure would have. I was at the Kobe Day at Dodger Stadium, but I wanted to hit you up and meet you, but chickened out. Why do you keep chickening out? We've been at a few different games. I ran into a few people. It was kind of dope. And I had other people message me, but like by the time we were like kind of getting back to each other, like we were on different sides of the stadium. And I saw, look, I've been at Dodger Stadium. I've been at Dodger Stadium a lot in the last 7 days. And I've run into so many people, well, I know, obviously, personally, and then people that whether it be Twitter, IG, YouTube, whatever it is. It's been cool to kind of run into people. It's been dope. It's been since I've been covering the Dodgers, it's cool to run into people at the baseball game who watch the show. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's funny. I've had people that say, "Oh, I saw you, but I didn't say hi. I was nervous." I'm like, bro, like I'm just a guy that talks on YouTube. I'm no one to be nervous about. You know what I mean? But I'm just like you guys. I'm just like you guys. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy up here talking sports just like you guys. That's it. So if you see me, say what up, man. It's no big deal. But next time, Katie, that's like 2 or 3 times, man. I think it was opening day. You saw me. I think you saw me another time too. Don't be a chicken, man. It's no big deal. I'm just a regular dude watching sports like you. Jeff, what's more special in your opinion? Ohtani 50-50 season or Judge's 60 home run season? Mine would be Ohtani 50-50. It's just one because that's never been done in baseball before. 60 is insane. Do not get me wrong. You will never catch me saying 60 home runs is light work. But we've seen it before. And a 50-50 we've never seen before. The Dodgers have never even seen 40-40. So a 50-50 to me will be special. I think he's gonna get it. I was trying to do a video on that today, but I didn't get home in time. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. And 50-50 would be one of the most special things that I've ever seen in baseball. It's never been done before, and I think it has a good chance to get done this year. Because he was with your people, bro. Man, I'm always with people, bro. Like it's all good, man. I'm telling you, other people, like I saw someone and they were kind of looking at me, right? And then like it's funny, man. And they were gonna come up to me, and then they stopped, and I was like, you know me, because I could tell when someone was coming to talk to me, right? And then the funniest part is it wasn't from what I thought. Like it wasn't from the show, but it was someone that knew me from someone else from back in the day. Yeah, dude, so and so's friend. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah. But it's like I could tell that there was someone like that knew me but didn't approach me. So I didn't know if it was from the show or not. It turned out not to be though. But I have before where I've seen it where I heard people call my name the last game, and I was like, who said that? And then because I'm not on camera a lot on my show, but they've seen me on basketball shows, right? So they know what I look like. Or I've been on camera. I've been on here. It's not like I've never been, but it was just kind of cool when you run into people. So don't chicken out, KD, man. It's all good. Even my peoples are cool. They look mean, but they're cool, man. They're cool. I would like to see Dodgers steal more. I would too. I like seeing Mookie take off for a base today. Obviously, Shohei has been killing it all year. I would like to as well, Craig. I would like to see them take advantage of more stolen bases as well. Bro, how you see the playoffs going to be like? Man, the playoffs are going to be nuts, man. The playoffs are going to be, I've been telling y'all I told you guys like about a month ago that these playoffs are going to end up being probably the most wild playoffs we've ever seen in Major League Baseball. I really believe that. I think it's going to be some of the best playoff games that we have ever seen in Major League Baseball. I'm talking from the get-go. I'm talking there's probably going to be like the tiebreaker games. I think we're going to see those. And then you're going to have the play-in game. Then you're going to have the wild card round. You're going to have all these. And it's just going to be so intense and so live. And I cannot wait. DJ, I see you, brother. Shout out to you. Shout out to DJ from Lakers in 5, man. Make sure to go subscribe to Lakers in 5. Good guy, great channel, good crew over there, giving you steady work over there, man. So DJ, if you're driving tonight, drive safe, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Upsets. It's hard to protect the upset. excuse me, not protect, but predict an upset when I don't know the matchups. But I think there will be upsets. Yeah, I mean, there's been upsets every single year. I just hope it's not the Dodgers again that get upset. The Dodgers have been upset a few times, man, and we can't be having that no more, man. The Dodgers got to handle business. Look, it ideally, I want to say World Series or bust, but this is still the first year this team has been together. This team has had a lot of injuries. They're gonna continue to have a lot of injuries, even going into the playoffs. So my thing is, this may sound funny, but my thing is if they get to the World Series, I'll still consider the season a non-failure because, like I said, with all the injuries and everything they're going through, and it's their first year, Ohtani's not even pitching yet. Like to me, like I wouldn't love it. I'd be upset. I'll be pissed. Like you probably see me a little bit more bothered or angry than usual. But at the same time, the team makes it to the World Series because you can have the best team in baseball, hands down, clear cut, head and shoulders above everyone else. Like there's no chance any team is better than them, and that team can lose any season. So like I said, getting to the World Series is nothing to sneeze at in Major League Baseball. It's not like the NBA where the best team pretty much makes it there every year. It's not like that. So you can be the best team in baseball and still not make it or win a World Series. That's just a fact. So I do believe that if they do at least make a World Series, I'll be like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to celebrate getting to the World Series, but I'm not going to act like their bums are trash. Like this team's gone through a lot this year. Katie says, I was in LA near Dodger Stadium when I was like, let me hit up Jeff and go meet him, but felt like you busy all the time. I am busy all the time, but it's all good. Busy don't mean like you can't pause for a minute. Busy don't mean like as Dante's in here. I'm always ask Dante whenever he's in LA. Me and Dante been going back and forth like 3-4 days in a row trying to link up. You know what I mean? It's just I am busy. I got a lot going on, man. But at the end of the day, I'll make time. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes with me, like a last second thing is rough. That's tough for me. That's a lot of the reasons why I'm not like on a lot of other shows is because a lot of them will hit me up and they'll give me like, a day's notice or like, yo, what are you doing later today? And I'm like, oh man, it's going to be real hard for me to pull that off because I'm out and about, man. I stay busy. I'm involved in a lot of things. I got my hands on a lot of things. And, so for me, busy, yeah, but I'm on the move. I'm on the go. And if I'm at a baseball game, I'm busy watching a baseball game. You know what I mean? So we can watch a game together. You know what I mean? It's all good. Busy, but it's not like I'm too busy to acknowledge life or acknowledge people. I can multitask with the best of them. One of the main reasons why I'm rarely on camera when I do my shows, one is because I kind of got a nostalgia feel and I like the radio format, right? I've always dreamed of being a radio guy. So that's kind of my way. But two, I'm doing 3 or 4 things right now while I'm doing this show. Like I'm so like doing what I'm doing and just talking. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth in the next 15 seconds and nothing. Like I just lock it on this show, do my thing, doing other things, and that's it. So I'm very good at multitasking. So me being busy, I'm always going to be busy. But at the end of the day, I can still make time. Laker Dodger says, Jeff, what's your playoff starting rotation with everybody healthy? Everybody healthy, obviously. Glass now, Flaherty, Yamamoto at the 3, and then probably, I hate to say this, but I probably go Kershaw at the 5, and I'll probably go Gavin Stone at the 4, with everyone healthy. Now, my hope and my wish, and this may be like foolish. My hope and my wish is that Buhler and Miller can start to figure things out a little bit and add some depth to that bullpen, or even if Gosselin comes back, which is starting to sound like he might. So that would be it for me because I really, really liked what we were starting to see with River Ryan, but obviously that's not going to be an option. I do like what we've seen from Gavin Stone. So that would be it for me. Glass now 1, Flaherty 2, Yamamoto 3. Or even Yamamoto in at the 2, like this, you can flip flop those 2. I do wish we had one more lefty starter, but we don't. So that would have been ideal for us. But outside of that, that's probably what I would go with. Katie said, "Yeah, when's the radio thing going to be a thing?" What do you mean the radio thing? I don't understand. Like me on the radio? I have no idea. Dante said, yep, he ain't lying. Katie, hit up Jeff next time. Don't be scared at the game would be dope. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. I've actually met up with more people over here than people like know. Just I don't be like, it's not like, what I'm saying? It's just like I've met up with people off of here. You know what I mean? It'll be like, where you at, or hit me up, or we're gonna watch a game, where you gonna be at, or they invite me, they're gonna be around. I'll try to stop by, like if I'm in the area, I'm moving around, right? So I'm like I said, I'm just a regular dude, man, just like you guys. The only difference is I just get on here and talk on the mic as opposed to the chat. You know what I mean? So other than that, we are the same. So don't be, most of us, any of the content creators for the most part are like approachable, typically easygoing, right? So yeah, I'm definitely never going to be one of those guys that is unapproachable. That's crazy. I'm just a normal dude talking sports. That's it. This is like a barbershop to me. You know what I mean? That's all it really is. But like I said, Dante's one of the dudes I've kicked it with, and I kicked it the last time Dante came out. I wasn't able to link up because, as you guys know, my absence from YouTube was due to a family member that's just been just going through it and been in the hospital a lot, and it just the timeline obviously couldn't line up. But when I didn't have to deal with that, I made time for him for sure. But yeah, man, tough loss for the Dodgers today. Hopefully they get that bounce back tomorrow. Hopefully Walker Buehler can redeem himself a little bit and continue his stay on this Dodger team, man, because I hate to see him go out like that. I really do hate to see him go out like that. And hopefully he does it. And hopefully he does it. Nice, bro, but hope everything good with the family. Hey, appreciate it. Things are to be honest, I'm kind of scared because it's kind of like that. It's too calm. Got calm before the storm. We've been through hell the last roughly 60 days, and so for there to be a little bit of peace, I'm so thankful and grateful for. But I also know it's not permanent, the peace, because I know that this is not something that's going to permanently go away. But I think everyone is enjoying a little bit of sample of regular life again for a little bit, right? While we can. And that's why I've been going to so many Dodger games, because we finally had a little bit of time to exhale, a little bit of time to enjoy just doing regular life stuff, right? So, but I know that at any given moment that's going to be taken away again. So that's why I'm trying to enjoy it, live it up to the most. But on that note, hopefully, like I said, Walker Buehler can handle business tomorrow. And with our next two games of Walker and Bobby Miller, it's not ideal, but who knows? The baseball gods may shine down upon us and may give us a little bit of luck here, man. That's all we can hope for. We can't control the situation. I would have loved for them to get that win today, knowing that situation. And we got Corbin Burns going tomorrow, but he has not been great since the All-Star break. So if we get that version of Corbin Burns, the guy that has not been too dominant since the All-Star break, then we'll be in much better shape. So, but on that note, just wanted to pop up and do a quick post game. Hopefully we'll get that tomorrow and turn this thing around again and start a new winning streak. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed the game, even though it was a loss. And I'm going to shut it down for the night. You guys have a good rest of your Tuesday night. You guys have a great Wednesday, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Let's root for Walker Buehler, man. Hope he gets hope he has a good start under his belt tomorrow and goes at least 5 innings. And I think if he does, it'll put us in a good chance to win here. One last question here, Jeff. What's your take on the Padres? You think they for real? They're playing good baseball without Tatis. Lakers, Dodgers, I think they're absolutely for real. And I know it's not a popular opinion because we're not supposed to like them, but whether I like or dislike them, I got to keep it real. They're absolutely for real. Their pitching has not performed to the level that it could yet. If that gets locked in, then you may see some things here. Like I said, no Tatis. Those bats have been going. So they are absolutely for real. And I would not want to face them in a short series. That's I got no problem admitting that. Not scared of them, but I'm just saying I wouldn't say, I want them, because you got to be careful what you wish for. Ask those Lakers fans who won to Denver in the first round, right? Ask them how that ended. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all stay safe. I'll catch you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be talking about a Dodger win, man. Y'all be safe. I appreciate y'all as always. Drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and leave a comment in the comment section if you're watching the replay. And for all y'all messaging me about where's the Laker content, I've been telling you, man, I've been taking a break from this Laker content, man. The Lakers drove me absolutely nuts last year. The fan base it was a little bit hectic and chaotic. I'm definitely enjoying a break from the toxic portion of Laker Nation. But outside of that, I got some videos lined up and ready to go. And as we get closer to training camp, as we get in a couple, maybe a couple of days into September, I'll get back on it. But right now I'm enjoying this Dodger team. I'm enjoying this pennant race, and I'm enjoying the break from all the nonsense that is Los Angeles Lakers related right now. But I'll be locked in and ready to go when it's time. So appreciate y'all. Catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.